Greetings and welcome, fellow dwarves, to another episode. Let's have a look at the Dwarves of Glistenveld. Alright, so previously, when I showcased this game, we had a bit of a look at the campaign mode. Forget all that, we're not touching that today. For the next few, let's go with 24-ish episodes. We'll see how far we can stretch it. We'll be having a look at the Caverns Mode, which is a sort of more free-flowing, freestyle gaming mode. You can see, compared to the campaign, it has a slightly more challenge, less adventure. It's more of a colony simulator because you will be focused more on, expanding and growing your colony rather than in the story where your growth is rather regulated. The story is much less, but there is still some going on because you're not obviously the only dwarves around and you still need to go and look for stuff. And the game length, well, that's kind of determined on how well you do. So, we'll be starting with normal difficulty again. Alright, when the city of Glistenveld was overrun, some dwarves fled far south into the maze of unmarked, unclaimed caverns. Having lost so much, their only aim was to put their past behind them and start afresh, living underground like their ancestors once did. Let's stylize our clan. Now, who are we? We are the complaint writers. And let's pick a snazzy color for this. Red. Let's see, do we... a book. That'll work. Now let's go with red. And alright, so you can do an all start with 4 dwarves in tool rack, 3 storage and random resources. We can start with 6 dwarves but no buildings. We start with 6 dwarves in abandoned vault with stone walls. Start as a single dwarf sprung from a spring. And we could also pick some other stuff. We'll just be doing a normal start, none of this extra stuff. Alright, so let's have a look at the clan. We obviously cannot pre-generate any of these, so I do hope we get a little bit of useful ones. Because I did have a bit of a trial run with this particular mode, and I had 2 dwarves that would only be able to eat fungi. Which you think is fine, but in the initial area where I was, there was not a single mushroom to be found, so they were virtually hungry. So here we are, we need to build a base. We have someone that doesn't stop talking. She crafts real good, so she should really be an engineer. You probably should be a fighter, but let's actually shuffle that over. You be lads.
What's up?
You are an angler. You should probably be a person that fishes. Also, we're still in October, so we're still with the spooky month. So we may be getting a little bit extra with everything we have. Alright, so first off, let's go dig ourselves towards the water. And we need lots of stone. We also need a lot of other stuff, but let's start there. You pick up the schematic, please. Right, so we will need a couple more storage positions. And a workbench. That over there. Right, so we have a couple of things we need to do. So far we're not seeing all that much interesting stuff. Got some iron ore over there, let's take that. Clear out the entrance here a bit. And let's set this entire pond up for fishing. And let's do mining efficiency.
How can I help?
And let's see. You'll be a flat packer.
Why did you do that one? Oh,
And you switch over to forager because we need to start getting some food supplies going.
at last! I was getting bored of that job.
Let's get at least a wood barrel. We have some roots over there, so we should start digging that way. And we also need some gems. Now, in this initial area, there is a good chance we'll be stumbling into some goblins. That could be a problem. Just saying. We also need a stone cutter. And also get a forge set up. Let's give you gold fishing since you're an angler. Prospector. And I have to clear all this area out. And fish at our leisure. Yeah, we should have plenty of fish to start with. Now, of course, our immediate objective is to find a spring so we can expand our particular place, and so we can also start setting up a proper manufacturing base, and as well as a resting spot, because we need to build a bed. I don't think we have enough wood for at the moment. We really need these roots. The iron ore is nice, but I will need some coal to melt that. Look at that tech table. I have to be a little bit careful about how I proceed, because I do not have yet to have the tech to build supports. So if I build too big a cavern, it will start coming down on my head. Right, let's clear out the entire shoreline. If I can. Alright, I really found some gold. Nice. Alright, so I could do a couple of researches with the schematic I have, or a research. But I kind of don't want to waste the schematics because we will need them for the next tier. We also have the option of potentially creating a schematic if we find some old artifacts. I have no idea what those are. Because that's a new mechanic the game has not yet introduced me in this story. But presumably we can find some old dwarven ruins where there are some artifacts. Potentially there's some vaults. Some of which I've already kind of seen in a campaign bit that I played off screen. There is some puzzle elements. We can turn this entire thing into a fishing lake. And speed up time a little. We'll harvest this pumpkin. Ooh, we found some roots. Cool. Go grab the roots. And for now we have more than enough fish, so not really a concern.
Yo.
Don't stand
Sure
there,
thing.
just prioritize the farm roots, please. We need the woods. More gems. Nice. We'll want that. Let's do the first research. Let's tinker around with this. Only 5 gems. Yeah, we can get 5 gems. Alright, let's start planning out a bedroom. Right, we do not yet have any coal available. And close the bedroom with some walls just to make sure that they will not be disturbed. You're probably gonna get disturbed by the building of the bed. Not. Yeah, we definitely need more dwarves. Mining is more efficient, gathering is done. And so far it's pretty much being a repeat of the previous playthrough where I just could not find any mushrooms at all. Alright, we have researched traits, so now whenever a dwarf gets created, we will know what they are thinking. Alright, so anything else I want to do requires stuff that I currently do not have. I will need this though, so let's just get the support posts started. We have nowhere near enough wood, but that cannot be helped. Till I can find some place with some more roots. So let's start fueling this up. Start with 10 bars. I don't have anywhere near close to that, but we need to start somewhere. So far, at least we've not run into any goblins yet, so that's nice. In my test game, we were right on top of a goblin horde. Well, I say horde, it was just 2 goblin camps, but that was still more than I was anticipating. Let's create a little bit more space for food. Storage is full, that is to be expected. We are building a lot. Ah, more roots. Good. I should excavate that pumpkin so we can potentially have a little bit of extra food.
Yeah.
Now, of course, strictly speaking, you don't need to build walls around your bedroom, but I feel like I'm a little bit more comfortable if I do so. The walls will also, I think, help keep up the roof a bit, so there's a little bit less chance of caving. And besides, I need to use my stone for something. Not a cave. Ooh, a spring. Good. Good. Can use that. Get doors in here just to make sure that the room is a little bit more secluded. That foraging is done. But we just need to claim a spring and get us some mushrooms to get our base started. Because that requires I actually find some mushrooms. So far, it's not really going all that well. Oh, no, never mind. We found something. Good. Good. Alright, this should help greatly. Also lots of roots in this system, so take care of our wood issues. least until we can start growing them ourselves. So, claim this. And let's also create an order to cast some hearts. So many roots. Not seeing any cracks yet, so now it's safe to do this. And I'm getting a little bit concerned with how little we've encountered so far, because as I understand it, with the longer you leave critters running around in the world, the more they level up. So ideally you don't want to leave them to level up. Interesting that he doesn't put the pumpkin soup in the food barrel. But it doesn't matter because he ate it right away. Alright, well, let's claim a mushroom. Let's also get rid of all these stalagmites, so the mushrooms can grow. And we need to start thinking about getting some gold. Alright, the claim has been made. Summon a dwarf. When I say summon, it kind of feels like it's a summon. Right. Now that the base is built, we can start building clan complaint writers' reputation. Right, so in order to improve our reputation, we need to have gold, we need to have 10 dwarves, we need to have, well, we need to have more culture, so we need cobblestone, monuments, tables, and sculpture. And we need to develop some techs in order to become learned. Well, that's the first part of our reputation building exercise. I really need more dwarves, so let's get that going. Yes, we need more dwarves. Actually, no, I'm still searching stuff. Dwarf, I summon you. And we have gained Tokana.
What do you want?
Alright, so she is motivated by sculptures and all that, but for now I need more miners.
Finally, a job that's easy.
I need more gems, please. I need more coal. There's potentially another cavern over there that we need to explore. Turn that off. All walls to build. So we have some routes clear for pulling. Don't really have enough coal to really do much. Let's get at least one more bar. We will need a lot of iron. That's your mining efficiency.
Yeah.
At least we're lucky that none of our dwarves are picky eaters so far. Speed things up a little. Yeah, the way time controls work is a little bit odd because it says if I want to hold it for fast forward, I need to hold and right click. But I can just right click and it's already going fast forward. But then I cannot just go back to regular speed. I need to click twice to pause and play. It's a little bit odd, but I'm sure that gets straightened out as the game develops further. Right, and let's see. Let's just go with 11 bars for now. And let's build a few more beds. We also have enough to do a cobblestone stuff. Cobblestone just makes it easier to move about, so I guess that's kind of nice for our central storage. Sure we have enough wood. This pumpkin is in the way. Let's grab a few more mushrooms. Ooh, another spring. Let's grab it. We'll just lay some cobblestone down the road. I'm presuming that cobblestone prevents the growth of any mushrooms. I don't know if roots grow. I've not seen them grow, so I'm presuming they are pretty much a finite resource, aside from what you can trade for. That is, I guess, it's a good way to keep things moving along. Now, so far I've not really noticed how cobblestone... we have some cracks, so definitely time to start thinking about getting some supports. I really do hope we get our tech moving forward. Get a few more storage spaces in there. And then it comes the next gem. Let's start getting this going again, so we can get our next dwarf in. Just keep digging for more iron, because we will need that. A poor engineer. So overworked. But we should have more than enough wood to finish our construction, so... I could consider changing one of you over to something else. But I kinda also want to just move forward to some other stuff. Like... Well, we don't have a gem right now, so... That's fine. Let's get the next dwarf in there, and... I was very sure why you do that. I mean, I gave these orders practically at the same time, so why would you put the heart down? Guess you need to eat first. So you're gonna pick up the heart. The new dwarf joins us. Alright, Marlena, the swordsmith. Oh, excellent. She wants to be an engineer. Bit of a snorer, but hopefully she doesn't share too many rooms with the others. That's fine. Alright, so. For our dwarves, we have Furry Bronzebeard, who's brave and impulsive. Bonus defense, bloodthirsty, and also is Norse. So probably gonna be a warrior in the long term, but for now he's on mining. We have Dwarfo Spider Hewer, who is a very dreamy person. Is turtle-bellied, the socialist, right, and gastric. That could be a problem, but for now he can stick with mining. We have Thogana Broadbraid, who's gloomy, but is a thinker, gentle dwarf, and a bit anemic. We have Tholin Goritmace, who's also dreamy, an angler, an avenger, and also gastric. We have Gemgara Troll Hewer. Oh, I do hope there's no trolls in the game. Anyway, he's sassy, nutty, a chatterbox, and also gastric. And we were just joined by Marlena Swordsmith. So, if any of you wish to claim any of these dwarves as your in-game character, please let me know, and I'll see about changing the names when we get to it. Anyway, that'll do for this episode. Thank you all for watching. See you all next time. If you enjoy my content, please rate, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.